Okay, and let me share my screen with you. So this is our class. All right, I call it the announcement section. This is where I will make important announcements. Okay, this link will always work for our class. Okay, and you will always, I will delete the June 8th because this is our first day. You will always come here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If something happens to me and I can make it, I will write right here, the class has been canceled. It's quite unlikely that that will happen. It might happen. I could be sick, but this is where we're going to come. Now, if I make more announcements, this class link will be pushed down a little bit. And that's okay. Occasionally, if it goes down way too low, I will pull it up for your convenience. But this is where we meet. This is where we meet from 9:35 till 11, 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It should say in your schedule. So it's like a real class, except for we are not in the same room, and which doesn't bother me. Now, so I will also give you the links to the recordings. I don't have any because we haven't recorded anything, and they will also appear here. Before the exam, I will announce the dates, and they will also appear here, right here. Okay, so that's that. As of now, we don't have a whole lot of documents. How would you access your book now? When you go to BlazeView, what you see is a little different from what I am showing you here, because it's the teacher's perspective. You have a student's perspective, right? You probably don't have this link. This is where you're going to go, and somewhere you're going to find the ebook. Okay, we're going to roughly do chapter 1 through chapter 5. We are supposed to. I don't know how far we go. I think we'll do, of course, up to chapter 4. So we're going to start with the chapter P. P as in pencil. P stands for preliminary, the easy stuff that we kind of know that you guys know. My Pearson, My Lab Math, Pearson eText is where you will have the text. Now, I generally take my notes from the book, and I have a little document that I will share, but they're really going to be from your text. So you're going to use the text. I know it's a little inconvenient. Some people like a hard copy. Some people don't like hard copies, but that's what we got. It's considered cheaper. I kind of find it a little convenient, and you'll have to decide for yourself. And it's not something I decided. The whole university went for it. This is our chapter 1. And I'm not going to walk you through the chapter, but you can access it yourself. You guys are more tech savvy than I am any day of the week. So that's our text. Okay. And what else is here? There is another way we're going to use this is the assignment. Okay. So there's only one set of assignments. We haven't done any lectures. So, well, I'll show you where I put it. And we're going to see if you have any trouble with the textbook, that you can access it. You can see the assignments. You have to talk to me. We'll have to fix it. I had a little bit of an issue. The textbook comes from Pearson. I didn't do it. If you have any questions about BlazeView, I will be able to help you, of course. And I did put one set of assignments. Maybe I don't get to see it from the student's perspective. So right now you have P1. P stands for preliminary. Okay. And you won't be, some of you really will be able to do it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go over the chapter first, then I'll say it's kind of assigned. So that's an important part of our BlazeView page, where your textbook is and where your problems are. Okay. In the first folder, there is a document. There's only one document. It's basically the course outline. Okay. And you want to take a look at it. I will go over it. And what it shows is when the exams are, what I expect from you, how are the grades distributed. For instance, I will actually show you one more document. For instance, we will have 3 exams, exam 1, exam 2, exam 3. Each exam is worth 20%. They will be based on what we have done up to that point. And of course, we have a final. Now, all these dates for the 3 exams and the final are here, right here. Okay, we have the holidays here. Holiday means we don't meet. We have exam 1 on June 22nd, exam 2, June 30th, exam 3, July 14th, and final on July 27th. Now, the exams will be all offered online through Blazeview. I will, even though we are supposed to meet here from 9:30 to 11, and I discussed with myself that should I just give that little window for the exam. We have exams, online exams are very problematic. We want to maintain integrity. We want to make sure you have a good environment, where you feel comfortable with your work. You feel like you have earned your grade nicely. You deserve your grade. All those issues are there. You understand what I'm trying to say. So I will open the exam on this day. Okay, and I will go over it a little bit. So bear with me. Okay, so on June 22nd, let's say, I'll make it available for 24 hours on Wednesday, June 22nd. The exams will be about 2 hours long. You will actually, they should be about however long our class is. And most people don't have trouble with time. About my exams students get plenty of time on my exams. I don't think that'll be an issue, but there'll be once you start the exam, you'll get 90 minutes or 2 hours. We'll decide based on whatever our class period is. So it's about, I think it's about 1 hour and 25 minutes, if I'm not totally mistaken. So the exams will be about 1 hour and 25 minutes long. Once you start, you have to wrap it up in 1 hour and 25 minutes. And I won't be able to open the window at other times. Why? Because students are very antsy after they take the exam. They want to see, once I open the exam to the whole class, there's no point in giving it to you. Okay, so make sure you're aware of these dates. Where are they? They're in the course outline. Let me show you the trail again. They're in the course outline folder. There's only one document, that's the course outline, and that shows the calendar. When are we meeting and roughly when the exams are. And I think you get exactly 2 hours for your final, and the final is on July 27th. Make sure you're available. You have access to a safe computer in a nice quiet place. It could be a room, it could be your library, it doesn't matter. But you want to be very careful about these dates. Okay, let me see if you have any questions about the exams. I'm going to go over a few other things very slowly, but let me see if you have any questions about the exam. Again, exams will be available for about 24 hours on the designated days. June 22nd, June 30. I won't be able to change it. I know I'll get some email, but make sure you're available. If you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself. And the reason I mute people, sometimes there's a little bit of background noise. You could have your little brother or sister studying or joining another online course. So that's why I mute people, but I'm not trying to be rude. You can always unmute yourself and ask your question. Okay. And you can ask anything that comes up later, something crosses your mind, you can always ask. So let me share with you some of the important parts of our course outline. I know I have highlighted some of the most important parts, homework and exams. I have a few other things that I want to make sure you understand. And I do have a document here. You don't have to copy anything. I think we are being recorded. It will be available on YouTube and you'll have access to it. So let me see if I can grab one more document. Now, if you can't share my screen and I'm just talking, you have to unmute yourself. And I've done that. You have to unmute yourself and you have to say, I can't share, I can't see your screen. Seems like you can see my screen. Am I right, guys? Can somebody say if they can see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Wonderful. So guys, this is something I do. I briefly give them a little highlight of my course outline. So this one is obvious. Okay, this is summer 2022. This is Math 1111. We meet between 9:35 and 11. All right, and this is my name. Now, the sad thing is this is where I may go to my office, which is in Nevins Hall on campus. But okay, this is important. So this this phone number is not very handy. I can give you my home phone number. I don't have a huge problem, but I don't think this course is so intense that some people will panic. So it's a decent course. Most of you hopefully will do fine. So this is important, guys. If you want to make an appointment with me, and let's say you didn't understand something, you're working on a math problem from our packet, from our text, you can't do it, you want to work with me one-on-one, this is where you email me. Please don't email me here, and I'll tell you why. Don't email me, don't go to BlazeView and email me. I mean, you could, it's not gonna mess anything up, except for I don't check this email every day. I check this email only when I upload things. So you want to email me, and this email that I'm sharing with you is also in my course outline. This is my real VSU account. I check this email address several times a day. So if you want to make an appointment, the best way to do it is as follows. On the same day, it generally doesn't work. You can say, I'm free tomorrow. Give me a lot of hours and I'll say, okay, tomorrow at noon, I'm available. I'm teaching another online course, just to let you know. So I'll say, okay, tomorrow at noon or at 1 o'clock, I'm available. I'm generally free from 8 a.m. till, let's say, 8 p.m. I'm fine. I'll pick a time slot and I will respond to you. I will say, I am available from 1 till 2 tomorrow. So, and once you confirm, you say, okay, that's fine. And I will send you a Zoom link, a special Zoom link, and you will click that Zoom link, and I will talk to you. I will work with you. I will look at your work, and we are going to go over that too. A few things you can do so that you can share your screen with me. Some of you are very savvy. Some of you are maybe a little rusty about those things. We're going to go over it. Again, if you want to make an appointment, you want to email me here. This email address is in my course outline. It's my first initial, last name, and the rest is self-explanatory. This phone number won't work too much, but it's here. All right. So I kind of said that. Don't email me at the BlazeView email address. If you do, I'll respond probably a week later. You don't want that. All right. So guys, the book is the day one. It's on BlazeView. You already paid for it. And the homework is going to be a part of that too. So the textbook is there. Homework problems, the first section has been assigned. This one I went over as well. We had 3 exams. They're worth 20% each, and the final is worth 25%, and there is a homework is 15%. Again, the homework problems are due. I'm going to highlight that a little bit here. Okay, so be a little patient. If you go check out the homework, it is due on the last day of class, which is June 26th. Okay. However, you want to do it on a regular basis. Why? Because some of the same problems with different numbers will show up on your exam 1, exam 2, exam 3. So why did I make the due date so late? Because people always complain, I couldn't do it, something happened. I just want to be fair and transparent to everybody. So even though the homework problems are due on the last day of the class, which is July 26th, and then we have our final, you want to be regular. You want to do the homework after the section is over in class. And once I say, we have wrapped up P1, I will do some of the homework problems, and you want to make sure you're okay with those. And if you practice, that could only help your grade. So that's the idea. So homework, don't wait till the last minute. Do it before the exam. Now, if you don't want to do it on every single day, it's okay. You want to make sure you do it way before the exam. Do all the homework problems before exam 1. Do all the homework problems before exam 2, so on and so forth. So this one is pretty simple. 90 or above A, 80 or above B, 70 or above C, so on and so forth. And I did mention it, guys. I will be able to open the exam only for 1 day. And the dates are there. Make sure you don't plan anything major. And I would really encourage you to come to class. It's very hard to listen to somebody talk, and online classes have issues. They're convenient, they're cheaper to organize. Some of you probably enjoy being with your family during summer, whatever the reason may be. But it has some drawbacks. It's very hard to just listen to somebody. And for that, I'll see what I can do. I would encourage you to actually participate a little more. Things are getting a little better when it comes to technology. I'll show you one thing and you're gonna kind of understand what I'm trying to say. A couple of things about my exams. There will be 20, 25 questions. I didn't decide depending on how simple the questions are, how short the questions are. All the exams will be available via Blaze View, and there will be a little exam. You will click it. You will get about 1 hour and 25 minutes. I can even give you 90 minutes, not a problem. For each exam, for the final, you'll get 2 hours. The questions will be open-ended. I may put 1 or 2 multiple choice, but most of the questions will be open-ended, and you have to write the answer, type the answer. Okay, you can type pi, square. I'll make sure you can. And all exams and the final are cumulative. Some students don't like it. I won't be able to give you makeup exams, guys. The only good news is if you miss an exam, your final will replace that exam score. It also, the final also replaces the lowest exam score. If you take, let's write it right here. If you take all 3 of the exams, so I'm going to explain it to you. I know some people will ask me before the exam. We have 10 minutes. I'm not going to worry about it yet, but we'll have to switch and come back and make sure you do come back. So let's say your exam scores are, the first one is 70, the second one is 85, the third one is 92, and your final score is 82. All right. So this, no matter what, this will be deleted. And this is your final score. This will go here. Okay, so this will be done. Now, if you miss one of the exams, so that's going to get you a 0. And the same thing will happen. So lowest exam score is replaced with the final. Can you replace the final if you get 100 here, 100 here, 100 here? Can this become 100? The answer is no. Your final is comprehensive. It covers everything. So I do want you to take the final. It's actually a university requirement. I know some people go around it, but I generally don't. So let's see if you have any questions, guys, at this point. So if that's okay, guys, let's get again, don't leave yet. The class is not over. I have a few other things I would like to cover. Let me stop share. So my Zoom is saying, it's going to shut down in 10 minutes. It's not a bad time to click out of this. I'm going to end this meeting. Most of the time, I'll be able to tell you, I'll end this meeting and I will continue my discussion a little bit and show you a few tricks about how I will explain things and how you can share your screen and do some work and what I kind of expect from you. So I'll see you in the next session in less than a minute. See you soon, guys. I'm ending the meeting.